Last night, during a special Wednesday night meeting of Board Game League, we resumed our progress through the punishing nightmarescape of Kingdom Death Monster. Before the survivors of Zeus Lenox could pick up where we left off last week, however, we had some new additions. Scott, Gabe, and Kendall. After Jamie brought the new additions up to speed on the prologue and the first story, we grouped up their three new survivors, Mook, Geezer Butler, and Esther, with Borat, and sent them out to deal with the White Lion. Unlike last week where Brian rolled nothing but 10 and we never pulled the monster's trap card, this week's fight with the White Lion was brutal. Most significantly, the White Lion beat the ever-loving fuck out of Geezer Butler, and left him limping away with an intracranial hemorrhage and deafness. Borat, who had the hot hand last week, aggroed the monster at one point and earned himself a severe pummeling that left him walking away with a warped pelvis and severely diminished chances of getting lucky. Esther struck the killing blow, and the new survivors joined the old survivors in Zeus Lenox, whereupon a hot debate broke out over the group's society principle. When one of the survivors of Zeus Lenox spoke to the Abyss, only to have the Abyss speak back, her fellow survivors had to choose whether to exile her or to embrace her new dark philosophy. Jamie's survivor, Clark Kent, ultimately prevailed upon the group to choose darkness, and Colin's survivor, Wendy, became the Bone Witch and the leader of Zeus Lenox. Later, when the settlement was faced with the choice between innovating the hovel or the symposium, Sexy Dog once again appealed to the efficiency principle and convinced the group to choose the symposium on the basis that the symposium improves the settlement's overall ability to innovate and is therefore more efficient. The survivors left the settlement to hunt another White Lion. During the monster hunt, Scott's second survivor, Nuke, laid hands upon a mysterious stone statue of a man on a throne, causing him to switch places with the man on the statue and become imprisoned in stone. For next time, the plan is to bend the rules of the game a bit and have 8 survivors take on 2 monsters. So this Monday, Clark Kent, Sexy Dog, Geezer Butler, Janice, Esther, Wendy the Bone Witch, the Stone King, and Brian's new survivor, Marv, square off against 2 level 1 White Lions. And when that happens, I plan to get on Reddit the following morning and let the guys on the Kingdom Death sub know exactly what we did and how we perverted the rules, and see what kind of internet butthurt that ends up shaking loose.